Hey guys, welcome back. It's been a while since part 1 due to university and work, but today I'm back to cover some more. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe since we are almost at the 1000 mark. I'm aiming to reach this milestone by the end of the year and really hope you can make it happen. To catch you up, last time we covered the tip of the iceberg facts, including drama from the Overwatch League or issues with the actual game. Today we will cover similar, more obscure facts as we go down the iceberg. Without any further ado, let's begin. Surface level, Boston dramas. The Boston Uprising, as you may know, is an Overwatch League team that has faced many scandals and controversies over the years, such as losing their star players Dream, Casper and Muffin to allegations of sexual misconduct, dropping their backup players' mistakes and going through multiple roster changes and coaching staff. These dramas have affected the team's performance and reputation in the league and have made them one of the most controversial teams in the league's history. Sinatraa. Sinatraa is a former Overwatch and Valorant player who is now a streamer and content creator. He started his Overwatch career with Selfless Gaming and later joined the MVP award in 2019, as well as the Overwatch World Cup and its MVP award with the Team USA. He switched to Valorant in 2020 and signed with Sentinels, but he was suspended in 2021 after allegations of sexual abuse. He returned to streaming in 2023 and joined Untamable Beasts as a content creator. Sinatraa is known for his aggressive and flashy playstyle, as well as his personality and charisma. He was one of the most popular and now controversial figures in esports scene. Symmetra's 4 versions. This likely refers to the many reworks Symmetra has undergone throughout her years in Overwatch. Version 1, Symmetra was a support hero who could place a teleporter as an ultimate, give shields to allies, and carry 3 turrets at a time. Her weapon had a short range beam and a slow orb. Version 2. Symmetra remained a support hero, but gained a shield generator as a second ultimate option. She could also place 6 turrets at once and use a photon barrier ability. Her weapon was unchanged. Version 3. Symmetra became a damage hero, and her ultimate was a huge barrier across the map. She could also place a teleporter for her allies to use. Her photon barrier was replaced by a throwable turret. Her weapon had a longer range beam and a faster orb. Version 4. Symmetra's current version. It's similar to version 3 but with some tweaks. Her weapon beam can regenerate shields and ammo when hitting barriers or enemies with shields. Her turrets can fly faster and further. Her teleporter can be destroyed by enemies and herself. And her ultimate barrier has slightly less health. C9. C9 is a term used in Overwatch to describe a situation where a team loses a round or a match because they fail to stay on the objective or payload, even though they have the advantage or the opportunity to win. The term is coined from a team Cloud9, who made this mistake several times in a tournament in 2017. C9 is often used as a joke or a meme by the Overwatch community, especially in Twitch chat. C9 can also be seen as a form of miscommunication or lack of awareness that leads to team giving up the objective or the payload to the enemy team. C9 can happen in any game mode or map, but it is more common with control and escort maps, where the objective or the payload is constantly moving. C9 can also be used to mock or troll the enemy team or one's own teammates for making a mistake or losing the game. The Sombra ARG. The Sombra ARG was an alternate reality game that Blizzard Entertainment created to tease the release of Sombra, a new hero for Overwatch. The ARG included hidden clues and puzzles in various Overwatch media such as videos, images, websites and emails. This ARG lasted for several months in 2016 and 2017 and was solved by the Overwatch community with the help of online platforms like Reddit and Discord. The ARG revealed some information about Sombra's background, motives and connections to other characters and organisations in the Overwatch universe. The Sombra ARG was finally concluded on November 1st, 2017 when Sombra was officially revealed at BlizzCon. She is a damage hero who can hack her enemies as well as health packs. She can also use her translocator to teleport and her stealth to become invisible. Her ultimate ability, EMP, disables all enemies' shields, barriers and abilities in a large radius. Sombra is a versatile and stealthy hero who can disrupt the enemy team and create opportunities for her allies. Battle Pass issues. The Battle Pass is a feature in Overwatch 2 that allows players to unlock various cosmetic rewards such as skins, sprays, emotes and voice lines by completing challenges and earning experience points. However, some players have reported issues with the Battle Pass, such as not receiving the premium Battle Pass after purchasing it, not getting special rewards after unlocking them, or not being able to progress through the tiers. Another issue that some players have with the Battle Pass is the possibility of putting characters behind paywalls. This means that some new heroes might only be available to players who pay for the premium Battle Pass or complete certain challenges. This could create an unfair advantage for some players who have access to more heroes than others, and also limit the diversity and creativity of the game. Some players are worried that this might make Overwatch 2 a pay-to-win game, where the more money you spend, the more powerful you become. Echo was meant to be a support. Echo is an evolutionary robot programmed with a rapidly adapting artificial intelligence, versatile enough to fill multiple battlefield combat roles. She was originally designed as a support hero, but the developers decided to make her a damage hero instead. They felt that her ultimate ability, Duplicate, which allows her to transform into any enemy hero, was more suitable for a damage role than a support role. Echo is now a versatile and powerful damage hero who can adapt to different situations and enemies. Titan. Titan was the codename for a cancelled MMO project that Blizzard Entertainment was working on for several years. It was supposed to be a next-generation MMO that combined FPS and RPG elements into a sci-fi setting. However, the project faced many difficulties and challenges and was eventually scrapped in 2014. Some of the developers who worked on Titan were reassigned to a new project, which later became Overwatch. Overwatch reused some of the assets, concepts, and ideas from Titan, such as the futuristic world, the hero-based gameplay, and some of the characters and locations. For example, Tracer, Winston, and Reaper were originally Titan characters, and Watchpoint Gibraltar was a Titan map. London has an undercity. The London Undercity in Overwatch is a fictional location that is featured in the game's lore and the upcoming sequel Overwatch 2. It is a dark and dangerous place where Omnic terrorists known as Null Sector have been taken over and are planning to launch a massive attack on the surface. The London Undercity is also the setting of one of the new co-op missions in Overwatch 2, where the players can team up with Tracer, Reinhardt, Brigitte and Mei to stop Null Sector's invasion. The mission involves fighting through the underground tunnels, rescuing civilians and facing a powerful Omnic boss. The London Undercity is a contrast to the bright and colourful city London that is seen in the game's multiplayer map Kings Row. It shows a darker and more dystopian side of the Overwatch universe, where the conflict between humans and Omnics is still raging. The Broken Mercy rework. The Broken Mercy rework refers to a major change that Blizzard Entertainment made to Mercy's abilities in Overwatch in 2017. The rework removed her ultimate ability, Resurrect, which could revive all nearby dead allies, and replaced it with a new ultimate, Valkyrie, which enhanced her healing, damage, and mobility. Resurrect became a regular ability that could revive one ally at a time with a long cooldown. The rework was intended to make Mercy more fun and engaging to play, as well as to balance her power level with other heroes. However, many players and fans were unhappy with the rework, as it felt that it took away Mercy's identity and uniqueness and made her less impactful and satisfying. The rework also caused many balance issues, as Mercy became either too strong or too weak, depending on the patches and updates. The Broken Mercy rework is still a controversial topic among Overwatch community, and many players are hoping that Blizzard will revert or revise the rework in the future. Some players have also created their own concepts and ideas for how to improve Mercy's abilities and gameplay. Geguri. Geguri is a South Korean professional Overwatch player who most recently played for the Shanghai Dragons of the Overwatch League. She is the first female player to be signed to an Overwatch League team. She is known for her skill and precision with the off-tank role, especially with Zarya. She gained international attention in 2016 when she proved that she was not using aim assist software after being accused by other players. She was also named one of the Times 2019 Next Generation Leaders for fighting gender bias in gaming. Base 64 trailer. The Base 64 trailer for Overwatch is a hidden message that was found in the Summer Games trailer for the game in 2016. Base 64 is a way of encoding data into different format and easily transmitted or stored. The message was encoded in Base 64 and then embedded in the Trail of Tracer, one of the game's characters. When decoded, the message turned out to be an encrypted message that was part of an alternative reality game, ARG, to release Sombra, as spoken about before. 2CP removal. The removal of 2 capture points, also known as Assault, is a major change that will affect Overwatch 2. Assault is a game mode where the attacking team has to capture 2 points on the map, while the defending team has to stop them. Assault has been criticised by many players for being too one-sided, frustrating, and stale. The developers of Overwatch decided to remove Assault with the release of Overwatch 2 and replace it with other game modes, such as Push. However, they also hinted that 2CP maps might return in the future, with different twists, such as different objectives and layouts. The removal of 2CP is meant to improve the balance, variety and fun of Overwatch 2, and make room for new and exciting game modes. That concludes the surface level of the iceberg. Stay tuned for part 3, which shouldn't have as long as a break as this one did. Make sure to subscribe. See ya!